Hello, my name is Kenneth, and we are back with some more Slay the Spire. We're going to continue our last silent run, which I do believe we were building a poison deck, and that we had picked Lizard Tail here over Question Card and Sozu. This is our third attempt at a poison deck, so hopefully third time's a charm, and we'll be able to make it finally work out for us. We have almost 500 gold, I'm now noticing, so this shop is almost certainly where we want to be going. Let's see, one elite here on each side, another elite there. This side has two elites, so it looks like no matter which way we go, we get two elites. So we'll start here then, get it to that shop as quickly as possible. A shelled parasite is our first enemy. Let's see, what can we do here? Just picked up Tools of the Trade at the end of that last battle as well. No way to discard Doubt though, so we will be weakened. Neutralize, of course. Question is, what next? I'd like to get poison started on him. So I think we'll do poison that and Tools of the Trade for now. Just forget about these strikes for the moment. I don't think our deck is well suited to getting through his plated armor, so we probably will just end up relying on his poison. We don't have too many poison cards just yet. What will we not need here? Probably defend. Footwork. And even just Survivor is enough, so we will have time to strike once, even though that'll do absolutely nothing. Thanks to his armor. Let's see, what is the game giving us next? Probably okay to get rid of a strike here. We definitely want to throw down Terror. Probably a prepared to try and get another defend. Play the long game with this guy. Did not get it though. So now that I'm thinking about it, first defend is what we were probably going to do either way anyway. Kinda just consider Burst as a poison card for some reason now. Wrongly so. This hand is fine, but we can just immediately discard this anyway. We would have otherwise been able to survivor it. So I think Survivor, Defend, Strike. Once again, the strike did absolutely nothing though. Next turn, a good chance to see how Bane works with Pen Nib. Might just not attack until then. Get our next deadly poison though. We did actually get Bane, so I was somehow correct regardless. By strike. Neutralize. Ah, darn it. Neutralize an attack. I'm an idiot. RIP. Well, we had our chance. It did say 14 twice though, so I think that at least semi-answered our question. I didn't even really need to weaken him there, really. Well, I guess we don't take any damage now. We're now frail. Again, goodbye Doubt. Seems like that power was actually pretty good. Tools of the Trade when you have curses. We'll keep that in mind. Let's maybe prepared twice. Looks like there's anything good in our deck, regardless. Let's just try and get through what we have as quickly as possible. And I think we're just going to defend with the rest. Quite slow going so far. There is Bane again. Looks like we're probably going to need all our block yet again. We, will take 1 damage. I doubt again. Haven't gotten first alongside this deadly poison this fight yet, unfortunately. That usually speeds things up quite nicely. What can you do, though? Only taken 4 damage so far, though, which is quite acceptable. Just pass on that prepared for now. Oh, he's slowly getting there. Very slowly, though. Just let the poison do its work. And continue taking no damage. More turns at the very least. Looks like it will indeed be next turn. Well, we at least got the base of our deck working where we want it to, where we're taking no damage and at least poisoning the enemy. We're going to want to be able to kill enemies much faster in the future, though. Just end there. Ancient Potion. Choke, which we did not make work last time, unfortunately. Caltrops or Backflip here. Could be alright, but I think we're gonna go with Backflip. Let's see what our question mark is. First Tome. We've seen this before, I'm pretty sure. We will lose a lot of HP, I do believe, if we start reading it. We do get the Necronomicon, which, not gonna lie, don't exactly remember what it did. I remember it gave us a curse at the very least. I think we will skip it though, since it is hard to get HP back. You exit feeling a dark energy emanating from the book on the pedestal. Indeed left. So with 500 gold here, we're gonna get plenty from the shop, I imagine. Question is, what is that going to be? Do you want any of these cards? Well, I think we'll almost certainly then go for card removal and this escape plan. Maybe. Centennial Puzzle. Not the most necessary in this deck. Or Calcum. Maybe, though. We do almost always seem to draw a block, since most of the cards in our deck are blocks and draw and such. But it's only 150, so let's see, let's count up here. It's 250, a little over 300. Not quite enough to also pick up one of these. Gremlin Horn would be nice. We don't have any way to carry over that energy if we can't play anything afterwards. And for like bosses and stuff, it won't be often that we kill something unless they have minions. I suppose looking at this picture here should tell us what we're fighting, but I don't know what they mean yet by memory. I don't remember what boss looked like this. I feel like Collector or something? If that's the case, then he does indeed spawn minions. Maybe we will ignore escape plan, since we don't really have anything that needs to use it. I think that's fine. Get rid of a strike again. Oh, doubt. Almost missed a curse over a regular card. Definitely wouldn't want to do that. Well, let's continue onwards. Another question mark. What do you got, game? Ominous Forge. You duck into a small hut. Inside, you find what appears to be a forge. Smithing tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel on edge. A upgrade a card, 25% to be injured, or obtain a relic, 75% to become cursed with normality. Not play more than 3 cards this turn. As long as we get our power down, both of these curses shouldn't be too bad. Injury especially, since it doesn't really do anything. If you want to upgrade anything, I'd imagine Burst upgrades to something quite nice. Don't think we need a random relic right now. Let's try and get a good upgrade on something. That'll probably be Burst or Deadly Poison, I imagine. Next 2 skills are played twice. It'll be nice once we get more Deadly Poisons or something then. And just gain some more damage. Paired gets better, of course. Similar fashion. Terror is free. I think we're going to go with Burst though. For use with future poison skills. We decided to put the Forge to use and clang 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 improve your arsenal. Sounds good. We did get that 25% though. As you go through the finishing touches, the flames of the forge jump out at you, burning and scarring your arms. Well, an injury wouldn't be too bad. Light. And 3 birds. What will we want to play here? Definitely weak that guy. Probably just Terror and Deadly Poison, I think. Just split up the different effects we have going, I guess. Poison should handle this guy. We'll get any extra strikes on this one, and then we'll figure out this one eventually. Can survive our injury. Burst should give us a fair amount of block. Probably enough to be worth it. Don't have any more energy, so we will indeed pick that. Enough block to take no damage, I imagine. Yep, by a fair margin. There's Tools of the Trade, finally. I think we will go for. We want to try parroting into anything. Does not look like it, really. But I do think we want to get through our deck as quickly as possible. Oh, we'll skip some stuff here. Try to get back to some of our useful cards. Mainly like Deadly Poison and such. Maybe taking the wrong approach against these 3 though. They do also gain strength. Oh, we'll play both of those, I think. Take no damage again. Don't really have any AoE, which is kind of unfortunate for battles like this. At the moment. Don't think we're going to strike twice. This will be enough to take you out. Let's backflip and see what we get. A burst, huh? Can't use it with 2 other things yet this turn. We have an energy potion we could consider. I don't think that'll be necessary. Hold on a second, he's not gonna die. I guess I just got halved. I guess I just thought it would be slightly more than it was. So we'll have to hit him again. I think we will just drink this potion. Unfortunately. There'll be a strike on you. We still do this? I don't think so. Right? I'm gonna do this for sure. Let's just start damaging the vulnerable guy. If either way, we only get to play 2 blocks. I don't think that energy is going to carry over, unfortunately. Nope, it did not. I injure again? Can we take you out? The answer will probably be no. We can get 1 strike on him. He's buffing himself up for the first time this match, though. Let's see. We are probably going to need all that block. Neutralize him. Some poison down on him as well. Prep maybe. Unfortunately, do not need burst. And we're going to take 5 damage. Definitely not suited to taking out these birds. You will do a lot of damage though. You're gonna need that block, it looks like. Move you. What will you do? 7, 14. Did get halved though. Looks like. Oh, let's block twice. What will we choose to discard this time? Hope we don't need 2 blocks. What are we hoping to get here? Did not get the deadly poison. It is going to be a survivor then. Oh, he's down to half. We'll get rid of one of these strikes, I think. We get burst. Didn't. As much as I want to Bane, I think we can. 10. It's 5. If this actually does deal 10, then it'd finish him off his turn. It actually deal 10, so that is the fight. Definitely not the prettiest fight against 3 birds. Deadly poison number 2, which we did want. Can rest here, which may be smart. Well, especially since we're about to fight a elite. Or we can dig up a relic, check out this shop, fight this elite. No, I have 33 money. No real reason to check out either of these shops, really. Guess if we're going straight for the elite, then arrest is the thing to do. Three more enemies. This could be quite bad. Since you saw how that last bird fight went, Unfortunately not minions and will not run away if we take out this leader guy. Okay, we'll drink both these immediately. I unfortunately don't think we can error twice, like on different targets, so I think we will skip it this time around. Take him out as quickly as possible. These guys might be our second end to another silent run though. It's kind of funny since they killed one not too long ago now. In much the same fashion. 13 on him. That leaves 21 damage. 14. Only 20. We'll defend up, I think. Much as it hurts me to do so. I think it's at least worth doing this, though. Cut an extra turn off him. It's next turn, we don't have to think about him at all. Just the two outside ones. This slaver and this slaver. Is it gonna be a net, I wonder? Let's vulnerable one of them. Backflip, I imagine. Definitely should have backflipped first if I was going to. No, for future turns. We'll just do 10 to this guy, I guess. Once again, gonna lose out on energy. Poison, not really the greatest for Gremlin Horn, it seems. Trying to get rid of a defend. Burst. Deadly poison, maybe. And that guy. And we'll take 5 damage. And it's a good thing we rested there. Definitely would have died by this point. And do 20 damage this time around. See what prepared gives us. Not gonna strike over anything else. Another 3 damage. So he's gotta go this turn. That's 18. Alright, he is good. He is going to leave us alone. There goes another wasted energy for Gremlin Horn. Oh, now we definitely should be able to make it through one enemy's barrages each turn. First, deadly poison. Maybe should have backflipped first. We need to. I think we do want Bane for next turn to play it. And that should be game over for this slaver. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. We'll probably not make that work. Masterful Stab, Bane, and Slice. Not really sold on Bane yet. If anything, we need to remove some strikes, maybe. So a curse is next on the chopping block. It's hard to say exactly what our deck needs. It just needs more of the better synergy cards for poison if we're really going to make this work. I think that will be a skip on Bane. So 20 for 1 energy when it's vulnerable, which will almost always be the case in a boss with Terror. Isn't too bad, but we already have 1, and we draw plenty, so this will indeed be a skip. I'd rather not fight if I don't have to. I had 13 HP. But we do miss out this campfire if we go that way, and have to skip a space on the shop, pretty much. Oh, we just have to hope it's a single enemy and that he doesn't try to immediately kill us. Eggplant. Malleable. Oh, he's gonna try and immediately kill us. Let's see if we can't defend up enough. Neutralize, pretty good get, which we always start with, now that I'm thinking about it. We will not be blocking for enough. So he's going to cut us down to half our current HP. Down to 5. There goes 21 again. Definitely can't play all these defends. I think we will survive though. Gonna have to wait a turn. I think on anything else. Priority number 1 will indeed be to live. Don't know this guy's patterns yet, really. So I don't know what he's going to do, any negative debuffs or anything. We can afford to get rid of Survivor this turn. Deadly Poison, Terror, and Bane. Looks like. Feebling Spores, that is a 2 frail, 2 weak. Will that be the end of us? Oh, if we draw 2 more blocks, we might be okay. 1 more. That is a game for us, it looks like. Exactly enough. Quite unfortunate, that is another silent loss. Don't think... Oh, we have Lizard's Tail. Completely forgot about that. So I guess it isn't over quite yet. I'm pretty sure the first time we had Lizard's Tail, I forgot it was going to trigger as well. That means it is indeed not over for us. Surprisingly. Maybe not surprisingly if you've been paying attention, unlike me. Don't think we have time to Bane this turn, so... Lock up. We have now a good turn to attack. First, Deadly Poison. That should be death for him next turn. I don't know if Strike Poison was enough. Kind of assumed it wasn't, but it could have been. So now we just have to hope that we make best use of this Lizard Tail moving forward. It gave us a second chance, let's not waste it. I'm gonna say no to all of this, I think. Flying knee would definitely be better than a strike, but we don't want to make our deck any bigger, I don't think. Been playing out most of the things we want in our hand pretty consistently, I think. Dodge and roll could be alright. It is 8 block for 2 turns in a row, compared to like 10 or something immediately. Does get twice as much value out of our decks. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Doesn't help our poison synergy at all, but will maybe help us survive. Kinda just throwing whatever at the wall really and seeing what sticks. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all your block. That could be nice. On some terms, we definitely generate more than 15 block. This has to be a rest, I'm pretty sure. I really would like a relic, but this almost certainly has to be a rest. Back up to full almost. We are going to fight another elite, whether it's wisest to or not. Addicted. We have gotten Jax once before, but we did not get it this time, so we'll have to ignore the addict. We haven't read this though, so as you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked, red-skinned man approaches you. Got any Jax, friend? I got the shakes bad. Please? Maybe some coin? He seemed delusional, but harmless. Ignore the addict. The addict throws a loud tantrum, screaming and cursing at you. You escape before drawing unwanted attention. Oh, let's give another lead fight a chance. It is 2 minions and a leader. Not going to be great for us, I don't think. Will footwork and dodge and roll, I think. I think I'm okay with taking 2 to get terror down on the leader as well. Oh, did forget to neutralize. That was a big mistake. That probably would have saved us that 2 damage. Or at least 1 of that 2 damage. Well, if that costs us the game at some point, we'll know where it came from. Tools of the trade, and wow, that is a lot of damage coming in. Oh, I guess we actually can't tools of the trade this turn. We're gonna have to do this instead. Then drink this up next turn. It's prepared. Only a strike, I think. Hope not gonna take any damage. And we'll deal some at the very least. There's Pen Nib active. We might actually have wanted to kill one of these guys first. That is quite a lot of pain coming shortly. Backflip? I have to block up. Yeah, not going for like at least this guy first may have been a mistake. Definitely don't think we have the time to make that work now. Keep stacking on this guy, or do we try to finally kill the gremlin? We'll cut out 10 damage, and I honestly don't know whether he'll respawn a single one by itself in the future. It's exactly 20. I think I'll just have to hope that we can afford to block through it, which doesn't seem to be the case. Yep, this does not seem like third time is going to be the charm, unfortunately. Can we survive this turn? I think the answer might be no. Can't even use this burst for anything, unfortunately. Nor can we interrupt that guy or anything like that. That's going to be enough damage to kill us. First time getting that pop-up apparently. Kinda funny. So, note to self, next time we know this is going to take a while, definitely kill a gremlin first. Desecrated. As you sow, you shall reap. Indeed. Well, turns out we're going to need another go at this silent. As expected. Did unlock some new stuff though, so let's see what that is. Uvu Doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 additional strength. Smiling Mask. The merchant card removal service now always costs 50. Then Tiny Chest. Gain 30 gold. You are 10% more likely to find treasure in a question mark room. Not too bad, really. Some more curse energy. Don't know if I'm ever going to try in the near future making a curse deck, but I will consider it if we get this, I guess. That is going to bring us to the end of this episode, I think. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you watch again next time. Bye-bye.